Today's video is all about intermittent fasting for a fast weight loss. Intermittent fasting is an amazing way to lose weight. Not only will it help you lose weight, it also improves metabolic health. A lot of people have even said that it also helps to improve lifespan. But the most important part of intermittent fasting is that it is flexible. It is a flexible way for you to eat whatever you want, for you to lose weight without having to worry, without you having to be eating only salad and smoothies and vegetables and all of those things that sometimes are impractical and sometimes are really not doable for most of us. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. If you're somebody who is busy, who is always on the road, who is has so many things they're doing, has to prepare meals for the family, the husband, the children, you're somebody who majorly does night duties, and a lot of the obstacles are in our way. And when we're trying to lose weight, it's important for us to look into our lives and ask ourselves that what exactly is really important to me. What exactly are the things that I need to focus on? What exactly are the things that I need to work on to get the result that I want? Is this applicable to me? Does it fit my own personal lifestyle? We need to ask ourselves those important questions before we jump on any diet trend. So intermittent fasting is amazing for you if you're trying to lose weight without all the rigmarole of weight loss and all the rules and regulations that you have to follow, all the calorie counting, all the don't eat this, don't eat that, is this compliant, is this not compliant. That is why intermittent fasting is very good for you. So intermittent fasting is an amazing way to lose weight fast on a weight loss journey, trust me. And there are 6 different types of intermittent fasting. The very first one is the 16-8, and I usually recommend a lot of people to start from the 16-8 type of intermittent fasting. Now, what intermittent fasting majorly mean is that you're fasting for a period of time and then you can eat within a window period. You're fasting for some hours of the day and then you limit the time you can eat a particular window period during the day. So the 16-8 means that you're fasting for 16 hours including your sleep time, and then you can eat within an 8-hour window period. So that is what 16-8 intermittent fasting entails. You fast for 16 hours and then you eat within 8 hours. So your 8 hours can be any time you like. So depending on you, depending on your lifestyle, depending on your schedule. So you can either do, you eat between 12 noon to 8 p.m. depending on your lifestyle. Again, you can do 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. depending on you. You can do 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. It all depends on you, really. It all depends on your lifestyle. When do you go to sleep? When do you wake up in the morning? Are you a fan of breakfast? Yes, breakfast is not the best meal of the day. You don't have to eat breakfast. You can always skip breakfast. So sometimes the easiest way to go about it is to ask yourself, am I comfortable skipping breakfast or am I comfortable skipping dinner? So it's either you are skipping breakfast or you're skipping dinner and then you eat in between. So visually, that's what 16-8 intermittent fasting is all about. The hours, the window period by which you can eat, reduces. That's why sometimes when you want to try intermittent fasting, it's always good to start from the 16-8. And then as you get used to the 16-8, then you can improve. Some of us don't eat breakfast anyway. We skip breakfast, because maybe we are not a breakfast person. Maybe we have to wake up early in the morning to leave our house so that we can get to our workplace or whatever. But it's important for us to know that you're eating within a window period and then you're fasting the rest of the day. During your fast, you can drink water, coffee, or 0-calorie drinks to help you reduce cravings or hunger during the fasting period so that you can stick to your window period. But you want to be careful with 0-calorie drinks too. They contain aspartame, which a lot of people have said that it's not good for your health. So you don't want to overdo it, and then it's just best to stick with sparkling water, or you do fruit infused water. Just add a dash of lime or lemon or orange into your water and then drink up, because you also want to make sure that you are drinking 3 liters of water in a day. Second type of intermittent fasting is a 5-2 diet. The 5-2 diet simply means that you are eating normally. Maybe you've calculated your caloric intake to about 1,300, 1,415 calories in a day. I have a video on how to count calories. I'll link it in the description box below. So if you know the amount of calories you should eat in a day, then you eat that amount on 5 days, and then you eat 500 to 600 calories 2 days in a week. So that is the 5-2 diet. So on that 5-2 diet, it's just going to be like you're doing a 24-hour fast, and then when you're breaking your fast, rather than eating a large meal, you reduce your intake to about 500 to 600 calories. You want to reduce the amount of food you eat. So you can do a bowl of fruit, majorly watermelon, cucumber, and all those things. You don't want to do avocado with that is high in calories, or you can do pepper soup and all of that, so that you're not overeating. Or you can do smoothie, you can do oatmeal, half cup of oatmeal with milk and then egg and all that, so that you're just eating between 500 to 600 calories during your eating period. So that is the 5-2 method. The 5 days you eat normally, and then the remaining 2 days you eat 500 to 600 calories. So that's the 5-2 method of intermittent fasting. Again, during your fast, when you're doing the 2 days, you can drink water, coffee, and all those things, so that your cravings is well managed. Third type, now it gets more extreme. The third type is the eat stop eat type of intermittent fasting. Basically 1 to 2 days a week you're going to do a 24 hours fast, meaning that if your last meal was 7 p.m. today, you're not going to eat anything until 7 p.m. tomorrow, and then you're going to do 2 days in a week, and then you eat normally. It's similar to the 5-2. When you're breaking your fast, you also don't want to overdo it. The reason why intermittent fasting don't work for a lot of people is that when they are breaking their fast, they overeat. So at the end of the day, there's no difference between somebody doing intermittent fasting and somebody who is, just starving themselves, and then they are binging and overeating. So when you're breaking your fast, you don't want to overeat. You also want to nourish yourself with the right kind of food. You want to eat fruits, you want to eat vegetables. You want to make sure that you're not eating only carbohydrate when you are breaking your fast. That's the only way you can get result on intermittent fasting. So the third type is the eat stop eat. You do a 24-hour fast 2 times in a week, from 7 p.m. to 7 p.m. the next day. Or if you can do breakfast to breakfast, lunch to lunch, dinner to dinner. Again, it depends on you. It depends on what you feel will work for you, or whatever it is that you think like you can stick to in the long run. The fourth type is the alternate day fasting. As opposed to the 5-2 or the eat stop eat. This is alternate day fasting. Every other day you are fasting, and then you break your fast with 500 to 600 calories, but the next day you're eating normally. Do you get? I don't know. If you understand what I'm saying, just let me know in the comment section below. So you eat normally one day, and then you fast the next day. You see why I say you just start with 68 and stick to 68. So you eat normally on day 1, on day 2 you fast, and then you break your fast with 500 to 600 calories. The next day you eat normally, and then the next day you fast, break your fast with 500 to 600 calories. Again, make sure that you're eating the right kind of foods when you break your fast. That's the only way it's going to work. The fifth type is the warrior diet. The warrior diet simply means that you're eating mostly within a 1 hour window period. You do not eat at all throughout the day, and then you eat within 1 hour. It's like a 23-1. You're fasting for 23 hours, and then you eat a large meal during 1 hour. When I say a large meal, you also do not want to exceed your caloric intake for the day, because then you are not going to get results. So be sure to watch that video on how to count calories. It's like this warrior diet is like a 1 meal a day diet. Although some people, they prefer to take fruit and vegetables, minimal amount of fruit and vegetables during the day, and then they eat their large meal at the end of the day. It still qualifies as warrior diet. But if you're somebody who is always on the go, you're always on the road, you're busy, you have so many things going on in your life, then you can do fast for 23 hours and then eat your meal within 1 hour. The sixth type of intermittent fasting, you know, this 1 meal a day diet, I have a full video on 1 meal a day diet, and I'll link it in the description box below. The sixth type of intermittent fasting is the alternate skipping. You just skip meals, which means that you do not have to eat if you are not hungry. You only eat when you're hungry. The bad thing about that is that most of the time when you wait till you're hungry, you're literally starving before you eat. Most of the time we end up overeating. So I would really encourage you to stay away from that. If you do not have self-control, if you're somebody who binge eats, you definitely want to stay away from that. So those are the 6 types of intermittent fasting. Trust me, when done right, it works. It works, and by it works, it means that you can lose 1 to 2 kilos every week on intermittent fasting. But intermittent fasting is not for everybody. For people who have ulcer, you want to stay away from intermittent fasting. If you are somebody who have eating disorder, you want to stay away from intermittent fasting. Because if you're somebody who binge eats, during your eating period, you're just going to overeat and you're not going to lose weight. So if you are in that category, you definitely want to stay away from intermittent fasting. If you are breastfeeding, you want to stick with 16-8 intermittent fasting alone. Other than that, intermittent fasting is amazing. It works. And if you've been curious, if you've been wondering that, okay, what exactly the intermittent fasting entails, I hope you learned 1 or 2 things from this video, and you should definitely give it a try. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, and definitely do not forget to subscribe. Until same place, same time next week, stay fit and healthy. Bye for now.